Hi, good morning, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Lovely to see you all. If you can, guys can turn up your cameras, it feels lovely to see. If right now I'm seeing just a black box with your name, right? So if you can turn up your camera, it will be lovely. Hi, Amrita. Thank you for turning on camera. Lovely to see you. It is nice to talk. Hi, Manohar. Thank you for turning on. It's lovely to see your faces, right? I at least know, like, this is the first time we are meeting. How many of you know from me, like, from before? Nobody, right? Only couple of names I know who I know from previous batch or they have attended previous session. But majority of you guys are new. So give me an opportunity to know about you and take this opportunity as you to know about me. Sounds good? So keep your cameras up if you can. I know it's Monday evening, lot of things is going on. This is just the start of week, but it's okay. As long as you have your shirts on, I am okay. With me? This is the privilege of being on Zoom call. You can do it with the comfort of your home. At least show your face so that I know who I'm talking to. Lovely, lovely. Thank you, Prashant, for turning on camera. Thank you, guys. Okay, so I got so many people. No power here, Harinder. I understand life happens and it's okay. Thank you for showing up, though. It tells a lot about you. Thank you. Okay, so let's get started to the day. As I said, most of you guys don't know me, and I don't know about you guys. So in these 5 days, my complete focus will be you all. I want to give all that I can so that you have the best experience, right? Best outcome of these 5 days together. With me on that? But for that, I need your support. And by saying support, I want your attention, your focus, your commitment, your energy, right? That will help me. My voice is quite low, or is it okay for other? Give me thumbs up. It's okay for a few. So see if you can turn up your volume. Thank you. Thank you for all the thumbs up. Thank you, guys. So we will be talking a lot about me, but before starting, let me introduce one more person from my team, Shashi. Hi, Shashi. He is my brother also. He is my business partner. How many of you have? If you guys can keep your cameras up, that's good. If not, be active in chat and give me. How many of you have seen the movie Munna Bhai? Do you know? And by the way, I am very Bollywood at heart, so I will be giving a lot of references from Bollywood, if that's okay, right? Okay, how many of you have seen? Give me yes or no. Do you know Munna Bhai? Munna Bhai, right? Yes, yes, yes. So he is my circuit. My brother Shashi is my circuit, right? So I host the show in the front, but he's the one who holds the back, everything. He's the one who makes things happen. So anytime in training or after the sessions, if you need any help, you like some screenshot and you want to take the picture of the slide and you can reach out to him. If you want to have any Zoom link or any other link, something is not working, you want access to recording, any questions related to training, if you have, not the coaching part, but the training, technical, admin part, reach out to him. Sounds good? Give me good in the chat. Hit me on that. Awesome, Shreya. Thank you. I got that. Saraswati, thank you. Amazing, amazing. So on that note, let's start the day, right? Who all is excited? You're all right. We are all showing up in this room where you could have been anywhere, right? It's beautiful evening today. You guys could have been anywhere, but you are here. That tells a lot about you, a lot about you, right? How committed you are for your growth, for transformation, for transition, for learning, exploring, whatever your reason is, right? So it's a big thing. And how many of you are expecting something new to learn, some new experience? Show me with your hands. And all those people who are hiding behind camera, you also raise your hand and see, are you there to learn something new or it is just a curiosity? Thank you for all the hands up, right? And now see how many of you can raise your hand even higher. Can your hand go even higher? You raised and it can go higher, right? Now ask yourself, what made you not raise your hand 100% for the first time? You raised 30, 40, 50 only. Why not 100%? Why were you not 100% committed? And interestingly, this is not just going to happen in this area of your life. It is happening all areas of life. You say yes to life, you want to try something, you want to explore something, experience something. And then what happens? You show up 20%, 30%, 40%, right? And the outcome you get is also equivalent to that. So if you do 30% of work, what's the percentage of work you will get? 30%, you will get 30% outcome only, right? That's simple math. So if I do a work of 50% and I expect, okay, I made half of the road from, like, let's say I'm making a road from Agra to Jaipur. Halfway I made it, right? And I expect 50% rest will be done. It won't happen, right? We have to do 100% to get 100%. So I want your 100% commitment, full hand raise, full commitment. It's okay if you are not turning on camera, but keep your commitment, keep your hand high. Be present for next 90 minutes or so. Be here. I have prepared so much for you guys. I am packed with value and I want to give so much. So maybe there will be time where I'll be talking too fast. Let me know if that is going too fast. I will slow down. Okay. But I want to give so much. I have prepared this session, like, I have put hours for this. So a lot of values, lot of bulb on, lot of experience will be there. With me? Okay. Amazing, amazing. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So now that we know we are not able, and this is the reason you guys are here in the room, right? Anshika, if I would have known how to show up 100%, I could have done it. But somewhere something is stopping. How many of you feel that? Like, I know what I want to do, but sometimes something happens. Resistance show up, doubts comes, right? Or I feel like I'm not ready yet. I don't know how to do it. There are a lot of my environment that doesn't support me. I want to do something, but my environment is not supporting me, right? Lot of things are going on. So next 5 days, we will be exploring why this happens, why we are stuck in survival mode, why we are not able to go beyond survival, right? That's what these 5 days will be. With me on that? With me on that? But before that, in the morning, I have shared a video with you guys. How many of you have seen? Like, few of guys have joined little late, so maybe you have missed. But how many of you have seen that video completely? Give me yes in the chat if you have done it. I see one yes, one S, one yes. I'm assuming that yes too, right? 3 yeses. There are 250 people in the group and 3 yeses. Why does this happen? And I have got no response in the group. I have opened the group. I wanted everyone to share about you, where you are from, what's your name, what's the profession you are in. And then I gave you 3 questions. So those 3 questions were, what do I want? What do I actually want in my life? What I want to achieve, what I want to accomplish, how I want to experience my life. So what is your desire, your deepest desire? Right? So that was first question. Second was, what is stopping you? Have the awareness of what is stopping you from getting that. Is it procrastination? Is it your doubt, your inner negative chatter, on lack of capabilities, lack of resources, no support from outside, no support from family, financial issues, whatever reason it is that you are not able to note it down. With me, right? We are all wired to live autopilot life. This is what happens, right? Be honest, guys, be honest and tell me how many of you remembered without like email if you have registered and you could have shown up today, right? You saw my ad, you registered, but how many of you have booked a spot in your calendar? Okay, 7 o'clock evening today, we will be going and meeting the session. How many of you have done that? Nice, nice, Shreya. Kanika. Nice, right? Prashant. Lovely. But most of us, we see something that is attractive, we click it. I have done this. I have been guilty of, like, I see some masterclass or some sessions and I'm like, okay, this sounds very interesting. Let me sign up. And then I forget until unless the reminder comes, okay, this is what. And I'm like, when I have registered for this, or okay, let me see, I can do it, right? Autopilot, autopilot. And we will talk, this is one of the thing that is draining us away, that is what keeping us in survival mode. And we will talk more about this autopilot, like why we are not living consciously, why we are just subconsciously doing things. We are scrolling, we like something, we react, and when later we sometimes don't even remember why it happened, right? So that all will be covered, right? But for that we need to know what is stopping us, what is limiting us, for me to know what is making me live that autopilot life, why I am feeling so much resistance. What is that? So first thing is you need to know your villain, right? Imagine in a movie, let's say any Hindi movie, every movie has a villain, right? Mr. India. I grew up watching that movie pretty much every alternate weekend. That's what Didi one had, right? Mr. India, right? Anil Kapoor, if he never knew who is Mogambo, will he ever be able to kill him? No, right? It won't happen. For you to know your demon, you need to know who exactly that demon is. So that's why that question was very important. What is stopping you from getting what you want in life? Okay. So right now, everybody is here. Let's do this together. So give me in chat, what is that you want? What is that your desire is? What made you join this challenge? What made you show up in this training? Right? Give me in chat. To heal my life. Be more specific. What exactly? To overcome my fear. Transformation. Transformation for what? Positive energy. I want BF. BF as in breakthrough, best friend. Not clear. Break up 3 years ago, okay? Yeah, so you want resolution. Fit and disease free from life. What else you guys are looking for? I just got like 6, 7, but we are like 30 people in the room. What about other guys? Give me. I'm not moving. This is a challenge. I told you, this is a challenge. This is not a training. This is not a session, right? I will be triggering you guys. I will be poking you. And there will be times you will not like that what I'm doing, but it's okay. Stay with me. Little uncomfortable. I won't make you like push you towards your limits. I will just push you enough so that you feel that you need to take action. Fair? Right? Financial freedom, career confusion, career growth, financial stability, freedom from social media. Lot of time spending there, isn't it? SSC examination preparations, not doing it consistently. All areas of life. Yeah, exactly. This is what success is. Having in all areas of life, not just one. Beautiful. And thank you guys for going ahead and sharing this. Okay. See, what happens is we are all wired to live checkbox life. How many of you know what is checkbox life? Do you know? Let me tell you. So checkbox life is basically we have been told by our parents, by our teacher, by our society, by our government that this is how it is. And we live that life. Okay, by the age of 18, you have to finish your 12th. After that, you have to go for graduation and post-graduation. Get a job, get married, have kids, get a promotion, get a car, buy a house, retire, and die. Right? Oh, he is 35 years old and he haven't got a job yet. He's a failure. Oh, she's 35 and haven't had a baby or not married. What a failure. We have those standards, right? Our society have those standards and we are living by that standard. Or we may have lived for some time. And knowing you guys, I know you guys, you have been in this room. Somewhere deep down, you don't agree with this checklist life. You are like, no, life is more to this. It cannot wait, right? There is more. How many of you resonate? Like, yes, you feel there is more to life than just, living same day again and again for 40 days and dying. 40 years, sorry, not 40 days, right? Same life again and again and again. And then I'm like, okay, I'm done with the life. Exactly. Exactly. You guys here for more. You guys here to fight your demons, to find your Mogambo and kill it for good. Okay. And as I said, these 5 days, lot of churning, lot of those things will happen. You will get lot of clarity about what you want to do, where you want to go. Basically, you will have a roadmap. Okay. This is where I want to head and this is the path. Will that be beneficial? Right? It will be powerful, right? To have the blueprint for you to know about where you are heading. Yeah, Anshika. Hi, Anshika. I am also Anshika, right? Want to live life with respect and financially independent, but don't know from where to start and what to do. And Anshika, I would say this is a very beautiful state to be. You know there is something that is not right or not good or not aligned to you, and now you are here to change. Beautiful, beautiful stage. You are in the cocoon. And once you figure out how to come out of that cocoon, you are a beautiful butterfly. And I am ready. I'm like excited for your growth to see how you transform. And we all will be moving there towards together. Okay? Want to face challenge boldly, more courage, more confidence. I want to live my dream life. What is that dream life is? Get deeper. Get deeper. What is that dream life is? Right? By the way, I myself have spent 30 plus years living that checkbox life. Maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I will tell my life story. Like it's not a sob story, it's a good story. But yeah, that's what. I studied what my parents expected me or my teachers expected me to. I got the job. I got married at right age, kid at right age, but still I was not happy. Something big was missing. And that was the entire journey that brought me here in front of you today. Right? But the fun thing is, 30 years of my life I have spent being very serious. Life is very serious. Everything is responsibility. This is how I'm supposed to do. And I was very serious person. I used to have fun, but I was very serious person. Right? And the things changed once I started to have fun. How many of you want to have more fun in life? Give me fun in the chat. More fun in life. You feel life is too serious, too boring, too melancholy, right? Give me fun if you agree you want more fun in life. Everybody, I want fun from everybody. Love it, love it. Fun, 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 love it. Okay, let's start it from here, right? Today, these 5 days with me will be just fun. No seriousness. Be like a child, enjoy, ask questions, be curious, explore, have fun, dance, sing, make silly faces, whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you fun, do it. With me on that? Give me yes. Give me yes if you're with me on that. Okay. So next 5 days, this is our fun time together. 90 days every day till Friday. We will be having fun. Okay. With me on that? And my way of teaching, I won't say is a teaching, but my way of giving my knowledge, what I learned to you guys in a way that it's fun, but still it's transformational. It gives you the result you want, right? But one thing that I have learned in so many years of my training, my coaching, and my development, that knowledge is just potential. Knowledge is just power, right? It cannot do anything until unless you do action. So for you to have the benefit of knowledge, you need to take action, right? It is just like having a manual in your life that you know someday you can use it. Knowledge is just like someday I can use it. But it becomes transformational only when you're using that knowledge, right? I know how to lose weight. If I eat healthy and exercise and sleep better, I will lose weight. Knowledge. But until unless I'm not eating healthy, I'm not going to gym and I'm not sleeping or not managing my stress, will I be losing weight or be healthy? No, right? Doesn't happen. So knowledge is potential power. You make it powerful by actions, by engagement. With me on that? Transformation happens only with engagement. If you are just sitting here today listening to me, it will be just a wonderful session. I will give you a few quotes that you will like, few stories, few funny things, few movie references, and you will like, yeah, Anshika, bolti to acha hai. Okay. But उसके बाद क्या होगा? You will forget after 5 days of us having this fun, right? Seventh day, 8th day, 12th day, if I ask what you learned, Anshika, who Anshika? I don't even remember. What learning? Zero. Right? So commit to yourself that you will be taking. I will be giving you very small tasks every day, very small actions, and actions actually is aligned for your all those things that you have written that you want in your life, right? Is aligned to achieve that. Now you ask yourself how you are going to do it. It will take just 5 minutes, 7 minutes. Do it. And I know no matter how busy you are, 5 minutes everybody can spare, right? With me on that? Show me with hands or a thumbs up or yes in the chat, whatever works for you. Or you can share emojis as well. Oh, yes, I love this one, right? Share emojis. Be fun. Be silly. Okay. Lovely, lovely. So who is ready for the transformation? Right? We are already. Anshika, you have been building up so long. So let's get started. So the interesting question is that I said checkbox life. So how you get out of your checkbox life? By asking questions. Questions are key to everything, right? So ask question. Anshika, we came here, we are sitting here, but why we should listen to you? Valid question, right? Who are you to tell me how to live my life? How many of you have this question? Do you have? Anybody have? Or you guys trust me? Okay, she is here. She must be doing something right. Anybody has this question? Why should we listen to you? Be honest, guys. We are meeting for the first time. How many of you know? Nobody knows me yet. And I don't know you guys. Okay. So why you should listen to me? Very valid question. And start asking question. Start asking question. Get married at 25. Why should I get married at 25? Don't go for a business. Do a job. Get a government job, a secure job. Why should I have a secure job? Today, a 14, 15-year-old kid is earning $1 million just by using internet and a phone. Why I should be struggling for government job? I'm not saying people, there are kids who are preparing for SSC. Don't take it other way, guys. Okay. But ask yourself, if you're doing it, why you're doing it? With me? Right? Ask questions. And that's the base. I want to change your thinking. It's not just you come and learn. Change the way you think. Ask questions for everything. It may make you uncomfortable or the person in front uncomfortable. That's okay. But ask questions. That's where we grow, right? So now the question is, why should we listen to you? So let me share my screen and tell why you should listen to me. Okay, give me a second. Okay, you guys can see my screen? Give me thumbs up or yes in the chat if you can. Okay. Yeah, lovely. So we are here for 5-day challenge, that is Stop Surviving, Start Thriving. And this is me, my husband. If you can see my husband, I have a beautiful 6-year-old daughter. This picture is little older and the bottom one is even older. She was, I think, like 1 year old, little older than that. And this is like she was 3.5 years old. So this is my family. I live in California, Bay Area, where Elon Musk lives, right? And Mark Zuckerberg. So that's a flex I have, right? I started my journey of personal development almost 15 years back. But after moving to US, everything changed and I stopped. Last 5 years, I have been active again, learning, developing, and you will get to know why. So that's who I am. I started my journey, right? And then once I started, I interacted with these. These are all my coaches. I worked with these coaches, right? And I have spent over $65,000, and it will be in rupees. I think it will be 60 lakhs. 60 lakhs, I'm not sure. But yeah, something on that. That much amount I have spent on my personal development, learning everything that I want to create a life I want. No, I'm not a Success Gyan student. I want to be. Yeah, but timings doesn't matter because I live in US, but still I have few Indian coaches. Pooja Puneet. If you see Pooja Puneet, Success Gyan, she's like, one of the coaches with Success Gyan. So she is amazing coach. And by the way, she was my number one, like the very first coach I worked with. And I remember the very first investment that I needed to make was 10,000 rupees. Her very basic program was 10,000 rupees. And I was like, I don't know you. How will you give me transformation? And to be honest, first session when I had no other coach, no experience of coaching, I was like, how if someone is saying something and my life will change? How many of you resonate with that? You knowing something and you telling me something, how will that change my life? And that was the bias I had. I had that doubt. Okay. But somehow deep down in my heart, for the first time, I felt like, no, I want to be in her room. I want to be in her presence. I want to learn. Right. And by luck, I got her that program. Like she gave some offer or something. I got it for 5,000 next month. So I invested my first program, joined my first program with Pooja Puneet. And from there to $15,000. So highest program. I have done 2 times $15,000 program. Right. Lot has changed. My resistance of paying 5,000 to now paying almost, I know, 12 lakh, 13 lakh to one person for 1 year, 6 months coaching, right? Last month only I was with Tony Robbins. He gives basically 15 days of training. So it's 5 days business mastery, 6 days of date with destiny, and 4 days of life mastery. That is 15 days. And for 15 days, you pay $15,000. I have paid that because now I'm addicted to this learning. I know what it is capable of doing. How much more your life changes once you know the right information and how to imply. It's not just information, how to apply, imply, both, right? So that's where my journey started. I started with Pooja Puneet and then worked with so many coaches. So these are 15 of my coaches who transformed my life, but I have spent so much more time with so many other things. I have done master classes. I have read so many books, YouTube videos. I'm pretty sure you guys also doing that. Lot of learning, lot of development in the last 5 years, 6 years I have done, right? I have spent more than 1,200 hours in facilitating or hosting sessions like these, group sessions, right? More than 350 sessions I have hosted in last 3 years. So I started my coaching journey 3.5 years back. 2022 January, I started my business. Like I said, like, okay, I want to be a coach. And that's where my journey started. And since then I have done this. I have worked with hundreds of people one-on-one, so many one-on-one sessions, and learned so many things from you guys as well. It's both way around, right? So my journey, 6 years ago, I was new mother, jobless. I had no job. I wanted to go back to job, but had no idea. I was 16 kgs heavier. I was 87 kg and I was like, I was heaviest of my life, right? I was clinically depressed. I had constant fight with my husband. You don't do this for me. You don't do this for me. You don't take care of me well. 2000 things about him, complained. Everything was worse in my life. But I had one thing, one click in my head, like my life cannot be like this. I want a better life. Same like you guys. And that desire, I knew that there is something bigger than this, made me seek for answers, seek for what I can do better, how I can perform better, all those things. And that's where things changed for me. And it all started with what? Commitment. I committed to myself saying that this is not the life I'm going to live. I want a better life, right? And now that I have spent 5 years, this 6 years learning tools, how to change mindset, how to change behavior, how to overcome your fear, all the resistance, all the procrastination, everything, how to do tasks consistently, right? Now I know all that I have learned in 6 years from different coaches, different sources. This can be easily done in 6 months. Very easily can be done in 6 months. So all the growth I have gone through, it can be done in 6 months if I had a better system, better environment, right? So that's where we are at. And this is, by the way, concept is called time compression. So somebody has done something, they know how to do it, and now you go and then learn from them, and you are compressing. So what I have spent 6 years learning, you guys can learn in 6 months. Will that be powerful? Give me yes in the chat, right? Thank you, Shreya. What about others? You don't feel this is powerful? If you can learn something that you would have spent otherwise 6 years in 6 months, right? Yes, I will not let you sleep. It's still not sleep time, right? Last challenge I ran, it was from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. I was just testing the time because I wanted to include all the mothers who are busy preparing dinner in the night, right? So they are busy with putting kids to bed, all those things. So I wanted, so that's why I set the time 9 o'clock. And that was the learning I had. By the 11 o'clock, people were way too sleepy. But this is not the time. So you guys are good time zone, like you are time zone correctly. So it's okay. Give me yes in the chat. Yes, perfect, perfect. It is powerful. Time compression. And we all know time is money. Like we have heard from kid, like as a child, and I will tell you how the time is money, right? So now that you know who this is for, so people who want to have this 5 days training is for those who want to have quick results, but not quick fixes. You want results quickly, but it is not a shortcut result you want, right? So imagine like this, you have a orange tree in your backyard, right? In your garden, somewhere you have an orange tree. And all of a sudden you realize, I don't want orange tree, I want apple tree, right? Apple tree or mango tree or whatever fruit you like. And then you say like, okay, let me pluck all the oranges from the tree, right? And I will start tying mangoes or apple or whichever fruit you are. Will that be successful? It's a quick fix, right? Now that you have an orange tree, you took out all the oranges and now you tied all the mangoes to that tree. Will that tree become mango tree? Will that tree become mango tree? No, right? Totally no. We have to work at root cause. We have to change the root. If the root is of orange tree, it will grow up as an orange tree, right? It will grow up as an orange tree. So we need to learn how to uproot an orange tree and plant a mango tree. We all can do that. We can take out like, orange tree, root by root, everything, and then we plant. But it takes time, isn't it? So if you use a seed and put it in in soil and then water and give all the right environment, how long will it take for a mango tree to grow and give fruits? Many years, right? Many years. 3 years, 4 years, maybe to like become like this big and then sapling. After like 5, 6 years, I think it's the first time you get fruit. And that also like not many, right? So that's where we are. We need to work from the root. We need it quick. We don't want to spend whole our life just figuring out one problem. We want it quick. But we don't want quick fixes. Replacing oranges with mango. No, that won't work. Root cause. With me on that? Right? So that's where we are heading. But the problem is that whenever we are going to change, how many of you have felt that? I'm pretty sure every one of you. The moment you guys try to change, something comes up, right? The moment you decide tomorrow onwards, I will go on walking. Day after tomorrow, your kid gets sick. Or your mother-in-law comes. Okay, I'm coming. I'm visiting you. Every time. Okay. Pretty much every time. You decide, okay, I will watch this movie. Once I'm done with this movie, I will go and study. And all of a sudden, you find something even more studying than study. Why this happens? Right? You are working so hard for that promotion. And right at that time, somebody else joins and they take the promotion. Why? You have been working so hard for so long, but all of a sudden, it's not yours. Something is not aligning. And I will tell you why. Give me a second. Let me share my screen again. Let me know once you can see my screen. Is it visible? It's taking time. Okay, now it's here. Everybody can see a white blank screen, right? Okay. So now that we know we want something. So this is, okay, let me change my pen. You guys can see it now clearly, right? Let's say this is our comfort zone. We all have comfort zone, and that's okay. Staying in comfort zone is where we grow, right? So staying on comfort zone is where we grow. So this is our comfort zone and this is us, right? Let's have hair or something. Okay, being funny, right? So this is us in our comfort zone. But the moment we say we want something bigger than our comfort zone, it lies outside somewhere. I want that promotion. I want that health. I want that relationship, right? I want to become a better person. Everything is out of our comfort zone. If it would be in our comfort zone, we would be having it. And we already have few things that many people desire, right? Many of the things in our life is not comfortable for other people, but we have it in our life, right? But there are a lot of things I want that is out of my comfort zone or our comfort zone, right? So anything that you want, let's say relationship, nice relationship, promotion, success, whatever you say, whatever. And I'm going vague, but be very specific. You want to have that, like, extra $25,000, 25,000 rupees as an income, right? Or you want to lose 10 kgs, whatever your goal is out of your comfort zone, isn't it? And the moment you try to go to get your, what happens? You hit your boundary. This is what is resistance is. So the moment you are coming, okay, let me go get that promotion. And the boundary approaches and your mind says, no, it's too difficult. It's unsafe. What if this happens? Because we don't know. We only know things that is in our comfort zone. We don't know anything. It's all unknown. This is the known one. We know, we are very familiar of comfort zone, how it feels to watch Netflix, how it feels to eat a cake, right? But we don't know how it feels to diet, how to eat a balanced meal, how to work consistently, how to wake up early. That is unknown, right? What if I wake up early in the morning? I will feel sleepy all day. Unknown. And that is where we find resistance, right? We hit our boundary. And our mind has no other way to communicate. So it's communicate in terms of fear. It gives us fear. And you start asking every time when you're facing fear, questions will be what if? What if? And these what if questions will keep you limited. There are two kinds of what if questions, by the way. But many of the times we ask ourselves, what if in a disempowering way, right? Anytime when we are having something, we are going for something, resistance will come. If we are courageous enough, we will try one more time. Okay, let me go one more time. Again, fear comes. You're like, okay, let me try from this direction. Boundary. Until unless you break your comfort zone, you are going to hit the boundary, right? And that's where we are at. We are hitting boundaries every now and then. Until unless you know how to break that boundary, you are not succeeding. And it's very simple. You just have to be more diligent, more shameless, and have a little strategy to break the boundary. And you guys have done it in your life. I'm pretty sure many of the comfort zones you have broken for yourself to go to your next level. With me on that, right? You guys have achieved here. Sitting in this room, you have achieved something, right? You have that much privilege. So give yes to that. You all have broken your comfort zones. Maybe some examinations, maybe some promotion, maybe in relationship, maybe in taking care of your kids, right? Maybe learning to drive, maybe learning to cook, anything. We all have broken our comfort zone to be here, right? Growth. What happens? The moment we have something, we achieve, and that's what happens, right? Now that what I was looking for, all I achieved. I wanted promotion, I wanted success, I want weight loss, relationship, whatever. I achieved that. Now my comfort zone is bigger. And what happens? Human desire happens. Now I want even bigger car. Now I want even bigger house. I want vacation in Bali, Maldives, or Europe, or world tour. I want to send my kid to better school. New desires. Right? Happens. The moment you reach one, you will be like, go next level. And that's where it happens. You try to reach again, but you hit your wall again, wall of comfort zone. And if you know how to break your comfort zone, that's where my daughter is here. It's morning here, so she will be getting ready for school. So the moment we hit our wall, we shrink ourselves with fear, with doubt. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. And that's where the game of mindset lies. That's where the strategy is needed. And once you learn how to do it, it's easier. So today we will be talking about a little bit of, and tomorrow, day after tomorrow, a lot about that, right? So far so clear why our comfort zone keeps us small, and the moment we go, fear shows up, and that's just keeping us small. With me on that, right? Give me yes if you got what I was saying. Nice. You didn't get me, Anshika Mishra. Okay, so what I'm saying, anybody else who want clarity? Give me yes. Ask question. I love it. I love it. The way you are asking, okay, Saraswati, let me be more clear then. So what happens? We are all in a shell. We all are in a shell. We live in our comfort zone. Everybody lives in our comfort zone. And let's take this with an example, just one example. I will not go with all the examples. So let's say I am a wife to a husband, like to a partner who abuses me. Scenario, not reality, scenario. Okay? And I live in that comfort zone. Okay, he hits me, it's okay. right? At least he takes care of me. He provides me with food. He gives me home and he is good father. My boundary. For me to get out of my comfort zone, what do I need to do? I need to break the comfort zone. But what happens the moment I'm stepping out of my comfort zone? It will be like, what will happen if I go out? I don't have money, right? Taking stand for myself. But yeah, I'm scared to take my stand. He is providing for food. He is providing for house. What if I will leave him? I will not have food. I will not have house. Who will take care of my child? I cannot do it. All unknown things will start to show up. And I will be like, no, I won't be taking that action. Fear is coming in my way, right? And I stay in my comfort zone. That's what we do if we are scared of that. Like, what fear is holding us and we let fear control our life. That's what happens. But one day I wake up, no, this is done. I am not gonna stay in this relationship. I will change my life. Let's see what happens. What's the worst can happen? Nothing can worst happen than what I'm living now. And I take my child, I leave the house and I move out. Life won't be easy outside either, out of comfort zone. But I know it is better than where I was. And that's what I was telling. Comfort zone. So we stay in comfort zone just because we know this is familiar. And it can be for any example. I want a promotion in my life, or I want big money. Okay. I want to stop working for the job and I want to start my own business. Let's say business, right? I want more money. I want to start my business. The moment I will stop the job, this salary will stop coming. How will I take care of my family now? Uncomfortable, right? Out of comfort zone. How will I step out? And that's where the game changes. You stay small. But once you know how to, let's see what will happen. And it's not easy, by the way. You saying, okay, I will let go my salary 2 months, 3 months without salary. May or may not my business will work. I have no idea. Home to hostel, exactly. I don't know how I'm going to survive there. Right? Moving to new city, moving to new country. Women getting married and going to new house. Everything is step out of your comfort zone. We do it. But sometimes we are scared and we don't do it. I want to study outside, by the way. I want to go, I lived in Agra. There are not many big colleges there. So I wanted to go study outside. But this fear of, I don't know if I can survive alone without my mother, without home food. And I stayed in Agra only. I did my graduation, I did my master's, everything from Agra College. Right? Fear. I was not able to overcome my fear. So that's the truth. If you tolerate what you are given, you will only get what is given. But if you want something that is beyond, you have to work for it. You have to break that fear wall, that comfort zone wall, and go out of it. It's clear now? Clear? That's what we need to do. We need to break our fear. And today we are here to learn how to break our fear, how to go out of that comfort zone. And first thing, I love the way Anshika asked, I didn't understood. Out of so many people, there were a lot of people who were not clear what I was saying. She took the courage to say, okay, I didn't understood. Tell me again. And I love the way that it is. You become shameless. The biggest fear we have is a fear of judgment. What if other people will think about this, that, right? घर वाले क्या बोलेंगे? मम्मी को कैसे समझाऊंगी? I wanted to study fashion designing and my mother was okay, but my dad was not okay. I, by the way, in my life struggled a lot with courage. I always was so timid person. I had no idea how to stand for myself. I want to study fashion designing, but I was a good student. So I was supposed to take science, right? And I was so confused. So I took biology. Okay, either I will become a doctor or maths, either I will become engineer, and I became none because I wanted to study fashion designing, but no courage, right? So show courage. Get out of the mindset of what people will think. No, I'm not an engineer. You will get to know what I am. I am lot of things, but I'm not an engineer for sure. Okay. So coming back to the point, you start to ask question. And question are something that leads the quality of life. And how, if you are asking good questions, you will get good quality answers. If you ask shitty questions, you will get shitty answers. And I will prove you. By the way, my husband will be my favorite character in stories, and he's loving, adorable person. So nothing against him. Just for the sake of examples, I will be sharing. Okay. Okay. So coming back to, let's say, I have a problem. My husband doesn't understand me. Okay. This is a problem I have. What question I ask? Why my husband doesn't understand me? So what kind of answers I will get in that? Why your husband don't understand you is because he's insensitive person. He don't know how to have a good relationship. He was not able to give gift on, like he forgot to give you gift on your birthday or anniversary. So the moment I say why my husband is not understanding me, all 2000 answers will come that will support like why he is not a good person in my life. And what will happen? I'm already hating him because he don't understand me. Now I hate him more. And now let's change the question. Instead of me asking why my husband don't understand me, I change the question. How can I make my husband understand me? Or what can I do to make my husband understand me? What will the answer now? What will the solution my mind will be seeking? What can I do to make him understand? Next time I will say it more clearly. Okay. Next time, instead of thinking that he knows, I will explain him or tell him. By the way, ladies and all the men, I know men will resonate with this. Your wife is mad for something, or ladies, you are mad for something and waiting for husband to understand. Husband's not understanding. And to all those husbands, you are like, why she is mad? I did nothing. How many of you resonate with this? Right? कुछ किया नहीं मैंने, कुछ बोला नहीं मैंने, क्या हो गया, क्यों नाराज है ये? Right? Happens. We both have a very different way of thinking. Men have very different thinking from women. Women presume that men will understand. They will know themselves because women are intuitive. They understand without saying. But men are not. They have different mindset. And now expecting men to understand what you haven't said, unrealistic. And that's where all the problem happens. But coming back to not going to relationship teaching, coming back to the point is how to ask question gives you the solution that you want. So if you're asking why my husband is not supporting me, why he don't understand me, all the reasons will come why he's not doing it. But the moment you change your focus and ask how can I or what can I do, answers will also change. And that's the concept of problem focused solution. Sorry, problem focus or solution focused approach. So problem focus is basically where are you focusing? So I have a problem and I'm focusing on that. So I will get more of a problem. And that's, by the way, 90% of people do. You have a problem and you fix onto that problem, fixate onto that problem only. You are not working on solution, right? I want my kid, one of the examples, like you guys will resonate, I'm pretty sure. I want my kid to succeed in life. How many of you want your kid to succeed in life? How many of you have kids, by the way? I know there are few of the young people in the room. Ignore this question for you guys. But how many of you have kids? Anybody? Nobody? Yes, I see Dr. Dharmendra. Who else have kids? Very few people? Then it won't be a nice example. I have a kid, 6-year-old daughter who is going to school. Okay. Okay, everybody has parent. Let's assume that. Everybody has parents, right? Everybody have mom and dad when they were growing up and you guys were going to school, right? What were their expectation for you to succeed? अच्छा पढ़ ले, अच्छी जॉब लग जाए, अच्छी लाइफ सेट हो जाए. That was the only expectation. And now suppose you are weak in one of the language, one of the subjects. So in maybe maths or maybe in English or maybe in some language or somewhere you are not scoring enough so that you become a topper student. What they do? They give you coaching in that. Okay, you are not good at maths. Let me get a coaching for maths, a tuition for math. We all do that, right? But we never fix the solution by providing what we are good at. Okay, maybe you're not good at math, but you're good at arts, or you're good at playing tennis, right? Or you're good in public speaking. Not the solution focused, it is problem focused. So if a kid who is good in speaking, if we work better, give him opportunity to speak better, he become a better speaker and he will have a better life, right? But we expect them, checkbox life, again, checkbox life, to fix the maths instead of working on what his strength was, not the solution focused. Solution was, I want him to be successful. He can be successful by a speaker, becoming an artist, becoming, but no, checkbox life, right? Exactly. And this is just one scenario. We are doing this pretty much in every area of life, right? So we are focusing on wrong questions. So if you are focusing on wrong questions, you will get wrong answers. With me on that? With me on that? So you write it down. Quality of question determines the quality of life. This is what it is. If you ask quality questions, you will get quality answers. And if you are asking shitty questions, you will get shitty answers, right? And how can you do that? By instead of asking why, start asking what, start asking how. With me? Powerful? Just one word you are changing. Why my husband don't understand to now how can I make him understand? Why my kid don't do homework or why my kid don't want to study? Why I'm not able to be consistent in exercising? You will get all the reasons of why you are not consistent. It is so difficult. It is so boring. It is very hard. It is not fun. All those answers will come. Change the question. How can I make myself consistent in exercising? Okay, maybe strength training is boring. You find a person and go for a walk. It will be chit chat and you will go together, right? It is hard. Find something easy. Focus changed and solution changed. With me on that, it's a very powerful reframe and just small word, one word. And that's why I said it doesn't have to be a very big complex concept for you to change. It changes very easily, but you need to know where to do, what to do. Changes are very subtle, right? With me on that? Give me yes in the chat if you're with me. I got only one yes. I'm still waiting for yes. Challenge, guys. This is challenge. This is not a session. This is not training, masterclass, boot camp. This is challenge. I am challenging you. Right? Good. So start asking questions and start asking quality questions because we are going to live a quality life. We all want to live a quality life. So start asking quality life. And instead of asking why this is happening, ask how can I? What can I? Right? Very powerful, very simple, very powerful change. Okay, so I was talking all those things, everything. And as I was talking, these are all very small fixes, right? Very small fixes. Let me show you a little bit what we will be covering in next 5 days and you will have more clarity about how we are proceeding. And then I will come back to this question thing again, okay? Okay, so as we started with, just a second, let me, yeah. Okay, so these are my coaches. And then let's move to next slide. Where is my next slide? Yeah. So now that we know small fixes we want, we need clarity in our life. That's where we will be heading. Yes, beta. Just give me a second. Yeah, sorry about that. My daughter, she is getting ready, going to school. So just came to say bye. Yeah, so I was saying these small fixes that we need, but we need to know where to do, what to do. That's what is clarity. So today we have pretty much finished our session. Like we are almost on time now. What we need is clarity, and next part is what we will be working on that. So clarity is something that will lead you where you want to go. And I saw many of the messages where you guys told that I don't know what to do or I don't know how to do, right? So today we will be talking we will be talking about clarity, and I build up all those things to have how to gain clarity by asking quality questions. So if you are not asking quality questions, you will not be getting quality solutions. So the clarity you will gain again will be something that will keep you in the negative loop, right? So the very first thing we need, and today, day one, we will be talking now on about clarity. And once we have clarity, next thing we need is intention and intensity. And this is, by the way, is my 5-step magic mastery method. This is the method. This is a rinse and repeat method, which once you know how to imply, it's a 90-day cycle. You do it for any goal, you will achieve it. It's proven system, and you will have more clarity over the 5 days that how it is done, right? We will come to that, why it is holding you back. And I see one more question for trauma, past trauma. We will touch a little bit about why it is happening on day 3, I guess. Day 3, I will talk about emotions. And day 4 is also a lot of emotions. Okay. So day 2 is about intention. So now that if you say your ex has moved on, but you are feeling stuck, or let's say you have some trauma from your past experiences, right? Now you don't have clarity to move forward, right? How to proceed forward, how to go forward, how can I have a better relationship, how can I heal myself and start performing better in life? We are all lacking that clarity, right? But what's the intention behind? What's the focus? That's where the question is. And that's why tomorrow we will be aligning, we will be asking right questions to find out what actually our intention is. So right now you're focusing on your past problem. So you're getting solution of your past problem, isn't it? But now that if you start focusing, solution focused approach, right? Change the focus. That's we will learn tomorrow. So intention, what is the intention behind it? Why you are doing it? And how to change it with intensity. Nothing changes without intensity. Once we know that, day 3 is built up as guidebook. You know what you want to do. You know how to do it. Oh, sorry, you know the energy. Like for example, let's say clarity. I want to go to Delhi. I'm in Agra and I want to go to Delhi. Will I be able to go if I don't know where I want to go? If I don't know where I want to go, which side is Delhi? Won't be able to go, right? I need to know where Delhi is and where I am. So that is clarity. And once I know, I need intention. Basically, I need a car or any vehicle that I need to go, fuel for that. All the other resources. If it's a far journey, I want to have food with me or any other resources that I want. So that is intention and intensity. Once I have, I need a guidebook. Okay, which route I will follow? There are 100 ways to reach to Delhi from Agra, right? Which path I will follow that is easiest for me with the best outcome. So that we will make. On day 4, we will be talking about once we know how to go, actually how to go, because we all know what we want in life, and then we all want how to do. But somehow still we are not able to take action, right? I know how to lose weight, but it's not happening. I know how to get promotion. I know how to speak confidently, but still not happening. Alignment is not there. So actions are taken, but alignment is not there. So we will work on that. Okay. And then on day 5, I will be talking a lot about mindset. So mindset is where we will be talking about identity, how to become the person you want to live, how to become a person who don't care about your ex, who don't care about the past happened, who don't care about like all the limitations happening around your family, and you are just focusing on what you want to focus, right? Everything that is stopping you, how to become that person, right? So day 5 will be that. So every day is built up on day 1 to day 2, day 3, day 4, and day 5. And every day I will be giving you a small task. I want you guys to finish that task and we will move next. With me on that? Give me yes in chat if you are with me on that. Lovely, Kanika. Thank you. So coming back to clarity, right? We are asking questions, but we want clarity. How many of you need clarity in your life? Many of you said, but let's take a poll again. How many of you think you want clarity? There's something that you don't know is stopping you, right? Lot of you guys. And many don't even know that they are lost, right? निकल तो गए हैं पर रास्ता कहाँ है पता नहीं. Beautiful, beautiful. And thank you for this honesty, guys. Thank you for honesty. Knowing that you are lost, it's not actually lost. You are somewhere. You know where you are heading. So that's a beautiful place to be. Okay. So now that you have that clarity, I want to ask you guys, how many of you know about Wheel of Life? Do you guys know about Wheel of Life? Anybody? Where is my chat gone? Yeah. No? Okay, let me show what is Wheel of Life is. Oh, Shashi, can you stop sharing your screen every time it is giving me notification? Oh, I have to change it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, still the same, but yeah, anyways. Okay. So this is called Wheel of Life. Okay. We all want clarity. No, Wheel of Life is a simple technique where you will gain clarity. So we were talking about clarity. Day 1 is about clarity, right? So we will be talking how to gain clarity, what you want in your life. Many of you are like, I'm stuck in my past because of something happened, right? Or I'm stuck in my present because I don't know how to move forward. But what we actually want, so that will give you this clarity. So what you want to do is take a piece of paper, right? Take a blank piece of paper. And just a second. Yeah, so that I can see you guys who all are on camera. Okay. So take a piece of paper and draw a circle, just like this, a big circle, right? Same as the picture. So I have drawn it on my pad. It's not clear. Let me draw it on paper. Draw a big circle like this. Clear now, right? It's same like that. And then make a plus on it like this. Can you see? Let me stop sharing. I think this will be better if I draw it on my iPad, isn't it? You guys can see better there. So now you can see the circle. Make a plus in the circle like this, right? And then make a cross. So you will have 8 pie in it. 8 parts, 8 small triangle kind of thing. Okay. And each triangle represents one area of your life. Okay. First one is representing your relationship. Or any, you can go with any. You want to go with career, you can go with career. So let's go in a sequence. So the very first goes with your relationship, health, right? Finance, career, fun and leisure. Basically, you traveling or having hobbies, all those things, right? Connection, having a community, a spiritual community or a growth community. Like, do you have friends of those type? Like connection, you feel genuinely connected with somebody, right? Contribution. Do you have somewhere where you can contribute about your life? Like, what you're doing amazing, can you contribute? And the last one is personal growth. Do you feel that you're growing enough? We all have capabilities, but are you growing at the pace you want to grow? Are you living the life you want to live? So it's that. So now imagine that from here, center to the end, it's a line, and this is 10, this is 0. For relationship, let's say I'm satisfied with my relationship up till 7. So it will come somewhere here, right? Somewhere here. So imaginary, and it's 7 is here. Health, I am maybe 6. So health will come somewhere here, right? Finances, let's say let's go 3 so that you have a better. So finances, I'm like 3. Career, I don't have much better career. So let's say it's 4. Fun and leisure, I have okay, fun and leisure. So let's say I have 6. I have good connection. I have good connection, good circle of friends. So 9. I volunteer. I have 9. I'm working on my personal development, 7. Okay. So now you see, like I have few 9 also, few 6 also, with 3 also. So everything I put pretty much. And now what you need to do is you have to rate yourself in each area of your life and then connect it. Connect each consecutive dots and see what kind of circle you have. And once you have drawn, I want every one of you to click the picture of this and post it in the WhatsApp group. Click the picture of the circle you have drawn and post it in the WhatsApp group. Okay. So you have a picture. Let me go and see how many of you have shared it. Click the picture and share. So you have all 7 areas. And now let me go back, and so that you have a better clarity of the image. And let me share this image in the group itself. That would be easier, isn't it? Just give me a second. Yes, I see one picture coming. Okay, nice. Yeah, you don't have to share my picture, but thank you for sharing. You have to share your picture, what you have drawn. What is your wheel of life? So imagine if I have this scoring. So if I have relationship 7, health 6, finance 3, career 4, leisure 7, I think, connection 9, contribution 8, personal growth 7. So this is what my wheel of life will look like. I have given all the areas so that you have that in your, okay, all the categories you have. Right? So once you have that clarity in each area, and we all know we all have capability to go to 10. So if my health is 6 right now, I know what a 10 looks like, isn't it? We all know what my 10 looks like. So our target is to make it to 10. My relationship is right now 3. How can I make it to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? How to go up till 10? That where we are at. So growth is what we are striving for 10. And there will be always a space. So the moment you reach 10, the 10 will become even far. You will still try for better, right? So now the task for today is you need to ask yourself, what is my current reality is in all areas of life. I have shared this picture. I will give the image in a task work list as well. So you need to write what I want. What is my current reality? The first thing is my current reality. How my life looks like right now in all areas. How satisfied I am with my career. How satisfied with my finances. What is happening that is good. What is happening that is not good. Everything. So far, so good? Clear? Write it down. Health. I am happy with my health, but I will like to lose extra 5 kgs. I want more energy, right? So let's say if I career, I want promotion or I am happy with whatever it is. Finances, I want to earn more money. I want to have more meaningful relationship. I want to have more friends and more connection in my life. I want to go travel experience. I want to have a hobby. What is that you want? So once you have your current reality, like this is the struggle area, you write your desire in each areas. With me? And that will be the task for, or you guys want to do it right now. I see Dr. Dharmendra doing it right now. So if you want, we can have like quick 5 minutes. Give me in chat. You guys want to do it now? Let's do it now only. That would be more fun. Let's take time, write down in each area of life. Let me share my screen so that you know which areas we are talking. I have already shared that in WhatsApp as well. Okay. So write down in each area, what is your current reality? What is your current reality? Anybody who want to go and share with me? That what your current reality is. What is you're going through in your health? We all have struggle in every areas of life, right? What is that struggle you're having in your health? What is that struggle you're having in your career? I want the list of that. All 8 areas. What are the struggles? Guys, I cannot see you on camera. At least give me yes or no in chat. Are you guys doing it? All the people on camera, I see you guys are doing it. How about people who are hiding behind the camera? Nice, Varsha. What about others? Nice. Write down all the struggles in each area of your life, all the areas that is listed here. Okay, Harinder. So we are doing. Okay, Mohammed, I got it. You can do it. Health, contribution, connection, and relationship. And Harinder is asking, um, what is the struggle area of your life? So I'm asking, for example, Amit said, Harinder, this is for you. So you have to write down the struggle of area. So let's say Amit said personal growth and health is his area of problem. What is that is the problem? So in a health, is it overweight? It is sickness, something that is holding you back. What is the struggle you are facing? So if, for example, if I had in my health, I had overweight. I was 20 kgs overweight. And that was limiting me from moving. I was not able to move freely. I was very difficult in doing my basic work at home. So that was my struggle. So what is that struggle for you, Harinder? In which area of life? It's not necessarily all areas of life you will be having struggle. Few areas, one or two area or three area, whatever. Pick up the area that is you're struggling with, right? So once you have done, you have a wheel of life, you have rated each area of your life. Few areas you're doing good. Okay, that will be 8, 9. Few areas you won't be able. So you will see, you will get a wheel. And if you see my wheel, it was not exactly round. So if the wheel is not round, the life ride won't be. This is wheel of life. So if your wheel is not round, it will be a bumpy ride, right? So imagine if I'm moving on a square wheel, it will be like bump, bump, bump. Every corner will be a bump. But the smoother the end becomes, smoother the ride becomes. So our journey is to make it smoother and make it bigger, right? And the next step is you have to pick up one area or two area, three area of life that you're struggling the biggest and write down what is the struggle. If it's health, if it's personal growth, what is the struggle in personal growth? Amit, if you want to elaborate more. Nirmal, if you want to elaborate, connection and relationship, contribution and health, what is the struggle? What is that you're struggling? And pick one area then. Pick one area that you want to work on. So let's say you want to work on personal growth. What is your desire? So you have written struggle in all three areas, four areas, whatever you pick, because I'm pretty sure none of you are struggling in all 8 areas, right? Nobody's there, right? Anybody's there? Few areas, 1, 2, 3 areas we struggle. So once you know what is the struggle area, career. Okay, career. So that is the struggling area. What is the struggle, Kanika? And then write down what is your desire. So is it the work environment you don't like? Is it the growth you want? Is it the promotion you want? You want a better opportunity, better responsibility? What is the struggle you have? Once you know what is the desire you have, how will your perfect career will look like? And don't limit yourself on that. Just write what comes to you. Right? If you want to move to another city or another country and go work for a very big 500 Fortune company, let it be. Write it down. Okay, with me on that? So you have to write desire and next 5 days. This is the clarity. You are gaining clarity. We will work more on clarity tomorrow, but pick one area and in next 5 days. And I promise you in next 5 days, you will have better action plan to increase that by 2 points. So let's say if you have given your career 3 points or 4 points, by the end of day 5, you will have at least 2 points up. So 4 will become 6. Will that be powerful? Will that be beneficial? Right? So pick one area that you want to work for next 5 days now. With me on that, guys? Want growth, want to have success, digital marketing agency, having procrastination. So procrastination is your struggle. Okay, got it. Now, Mohammed, what you want, like what is that digital marketing? So what is, go in detail. Like if you want an agency, you want employees, you want clients like this, all those your desire. What is your desire about your goal? Right? Go in as detail as possible. So that is what is the clarity you need. Okay, we will go more deeper. So you are doing good. You have clarity, digital marketing agency, and the struggle is procrastination. And go deeper in procrastination also because you're not procrastinating in everything. What is that you're procrastinating? Connecting to your clients, your leads, creating content. What is that you are procrastinating on? Go more on that also. With me? Clear, guys? Awesome. Thank you, Gurmeet, for that. So once you have the clarity, let me stop sharing. I'm looking for a job and want to. So right now, struggle is you don't have a job. Okay. And your desire is to find a job in my and go more deep. What kind of job? Right? Your field. What is your field? What is your responsibility? So be more specific, be more detailed about your desire. Okay. And this is what is our task for today. You guys finish it right now only. So awesome. Who all were outside or taking care of some other thing? Yeah, I will come to that. I will come to question and answers right after this. Okay. So this is what is pretty much what we have to cover in day 1. Tomorrow we will be talking a lot about intention and intensity. We understand why we procrastinate, why we fear, and how to overcome these. That will be what we'll be talking tomorrow. Okay. So I'm closing the day and invite for questions. Anybody have any questions? So let's start with you, Dharmendra ji. What is your question?